Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Iron Man profile. In today's video, we are continuing on with our grind for Terminator with the next resource on the list, being Flint. Flint is a little bit tedious to mine based on the fact that the best item we have to mine it is a Flint shovel with efficiency 5, which isn't exactly ideal, but today we're going to do our best to make a massive dent into all the flint that we need for our Terminator. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, don't forget to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new around here, without further ado, let's get ready to jump right into this one. Super quickly though, if you do find yourself checking on the Hypixel store, don't forget to go ahead and use my career code Zach, Z-A-C-H, for an extra 5% off your purchase on the Hypixel store, whether you're getting gems, a rank, or anything that the Hypixel store has to offer. Do highly recommend using my code, do greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, into today's episode. So for those of you who haven't seen yesterday's video or my last upload, basically we finished mining all the obsidian. And I'm kind of mad I did it first now because someone uploaded a video 23 hours ago at the time of recording this. So I'd already finished grinding all the obsidian with a method where I could have literally gotten all the obsidian I need in 45 minutes if I went and worked on my mining setup a little bit. I'm just lacking in mithril powder. I don't know if I would have been able to properly replicate the method he was using in terms of like the drill swap. I don't have the omelets that he was talking about in the video. Like you need like the blue goblin omelet and the yellow one and a separate drill, and either way the setup was genuinely insane. He was getting like 1.5 million obsidian collection per hour, and I mined obsidian for actual hours on end with trying to get only 1 million. So kind of wish I saw that video beforehand. I definitely need to still work on this drill. Like, I've really neglected the drill parts, honestly. And part of me has been doing that. I don't really know why. I've kind of just been satisfied with my mining setup for the longest time, but it's definitely something we're going to have to circle back around to after we finish term grind, I think. Maybe it's something I should probably do before term, but honestly, I just want to get my hands on this thing so badly that even if I am doing it a little bit slower, I'm kind of okay with it, as long as you guys are okay with watching my progress a little bit slower. But I'm doing my best to kind of chug through the resources with the time I have at the moment, and that leads us to our next resource that we have left to grind. So the next resource that I'm deciding to grind is Flint. We actually need a decent amount of Flint, and let me actually pull it up on my other monitor here super quickly. I need 655,000 Flint, which is a sizable amount, I'm going to be honest. I have my Flint shovel. Unfortunately, this is the best, like, I don't know, best tool to grind with. A Flint shovel with efficiency 5. There's nothing else I can really do to this thing. I went through the hex and like tried to see what else I can do. I can put smelting touch and silk touch. Obviously not something you want for this. Ultimate wise 5, you know, that would help a ton, right? Not quite. Recom, but you can't reforge it, so there's really no point to doing anything besides just throwing efficiency 5 on a Flint shovel. And for those of you who don't know, Flint shovels are actually super cheap in the gravel collection. For anyone who hasn't done this before or is attempting to follow along, you probably know about the Flint shovel. It's 2 sticks and 10 Flint. Grants a 100% chance of receiving Flint from gravel though, which is kind of the most important part. Because as you can see here, I am currently in the gravel mines in the spider's den, and I kind of just run around and grind gravel. Not gonna lie, this is the whole goal. So I did a little bit of this yesterday to kind of test out what my speeds would be looking like, how long I'm really looking into this grind. And I feel like I didn't go for too long. The only problem is obviously lobby swapping, and surprisingly there's a lot of people grinding gravel for whatever reason. So finding a lobby that isn't chewed up kind of like this one can be a little bit difficult at times, but just takes a couple swaps and you'll find a lobby again. In each lobby, you kind of average about 10,000 Flint, I find that I can get. Maybe 13,000 in a good lobby that's like really untouched. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult considering we need like 600 something thousand Flint. So it does go a little bit slow, but I had like almost no enchanted Flint, maybe 100 in total in my backpack or in my sack. And now I'm sitting at 892, and I wasn't doing it for too long. And for anyone who is wondering, I actually need 4,096 enchanted Flint, which genuinely is not that bad. We're gonna see if we can like make a dent into it right now, but in today's video I kind of want to go over methods and what other resources we have left to grind. So that's kind of the goal for today's episode. So I've almost gutted out this entire lobby, and as you can see in the top left of my screen, it says plus 13,500 Flint. So that's honestly what I'm getting from a unchewed lobby, I guess you can say. What I mean by that is no one else is mining gravel in here, no other like veins have been messed up. And that's kind of what you can expect. I think I've kind of taken care of this entire lobby, or at least the main chunks. This is stuff already starting to grow back, I guess you can say. But yeah, pretty happy with that. If I can get 14,000 Flint per lobby, honestly, this grind will be a lot easier than other reports I've heard. A lot of people saying on average you can expect about 10,000 Flint. So if I'm getting 14 per lobby, I'm actually pretty happy with that. And yeah, hopefully that guy doesn't upload a video about like some cracked way to grind Flint that I just don't know about, and I end up just wasting my time again. The one thing that's also kind of nice about this grind is sometimes when I do warp nests when I'm swapping lobbies, I come up here and I'll actually find like a brood mother, and I can actually kind of lightly grind bestiary, which is kind of nice. This lobby looks a little chewed. Honestly, I might go around and still mine it, though. I don't know. I just swapped lobbies like 5 or 6 times. I don't know why everyone's mining gravel this morning. Like, what's going on? I have been shoveling gravel for the last little while. I'm not sure how much enchanted gravel I was at in the last clip. I genuinely can't remember. All I know is that that number has gone up, which is nice. We need 4,096 enchanted in total. I don't think I was up to 2,000 enchanted flint yet today when I started. I could be mistaken, but now we're sitting at 2,747. So we are slowly but surely getting there. We're nearly 3/4 of the way done flint. This is definitely one of the easier ones, I'm going to be honest. It's just a little bit tedious with the lobby swaps. Like, otherwise, like, for example, if I stay in this lobby and just mine these inefficient chunks, it's going to be really slow. I literally only got like 500 flint from those 2 little piles, so having to lobby swap all the time is a little bit tedious, I'm not gonna lie. That is one thing that I do find a little bit annoying. I usually just kill the spiders up top, make sure I'm not missing out on a brood mother or something, and then we head on down into the gravel mines. One thing I am a little bit sad about, though, is last night I actually missed a spooky festival, which is really, really unfortunate because they actually like added it into event tasks, and as you can see, if I did this one spooky festival and got 5,000 points in a spooky festival, I would have gotten 225 skyblock XP, which is an actual ton. So now I have to wait for like next Tuesday at like 6:30 in the morning or something. So that's going to be fun, but I have to figure out a way to get 5,000 points. I don't usually get 5,000 points. I don't know if I ever have on the Ironman profile, but I have also been making additions to my setup, I guess you could say. We do have a bat pet now. This thing isn't leveled up, though, so that could be a problem. Increases drop chance of candies from mobs by a decent percentage, so maybe I try and level that up a little bit in the next couple days, or we kind of just do the spooky festival, see how it is, see if I need to. And yeah, but kind of mad I missed that, not gonna lie. And then also in levels v2 they made it where we have to do 50 more nucleus runs for skyblock XP. Also, a quick little note, as you can tell, this lobby's kind of all chewed up, but if I do 50 nucleus runs, I actually end up getting, I think it's 2 whole skyblock levels, 200 XP, 4 XP per run that I do since the update. So that's definitely gonna be worth. There's also obviously some benefits to doing nucleus runs, or forcing myself to, is, well, one, I obviously still need a Devon's alloy. That would be a massive drop, as well as a quick claw. I would love to get a quick claw, either throw that thing on a, I'd probably throw it on my Bal pet, I'm going to be honest. A lot of people always say throw it on your Skatha. I'd probably throw my first quick claw onto my Bal pet. I just use it the most for money when mining Ruby. I just find it very beneficial, so I'd probably throw it on a Bal, and if I ever get a second one, I would throw it onto a Skatha, but I think that's a little bit optimistic, I'm going to be honest. So eventually we do want to get our hands on like all those types of things, but yeah, a lot of work ahead of us, and honestly I'm kind of excited for nucleus runs again. Just kind of seems exciting. There's also, I think this is new, but I was looking into it, the precious pearls. So you combine 90s together to learn new power, and every unique power that you learn, you actually get 15 skyblock XP now since the update. And basically you can use that for, you get those from doing nucleus runs, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure how rare they are. I don't know if I'd be able to get all 9 of them from 50 nucleus runs. I hope I would, though, because that would be really nice, get another thing like that out of the way. That'd be super beneficial, but yeah, obviously I'm just kind of dreaming about the possibilities that are in this game. I'm going to keep on shoveling gravel for a while, and we'll see what we can get to before we call today's video. So after another lobby of 2 of mining flint, we're actually really close to being completely done with all the enchanted flint we need for our Terminator. So we need 4,096 in total. We're at 3,124, so actually made a massive dent into it this morning, but I'm going to make sure I have this finished for next episode. So I think that's going to be the end of today's video, though. Unfortunately, I'm all of the time. These grinds are taking a while, so hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Don't forget to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Don't forget to use code Zach on checkout for an extra 5% off your purchase. And without further ado, can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.